All right, let's talk about Category A observation, Skill 1A, which is shoulder check. This gets marked a lot on road tests. So what ICBC says is, prior to change in direction, road position, or pulling away from the curb, check to make sure the blind spot on that side is clear by doing a shoulder check, okay? So what we say is, pretty much anytime you're planning on moving your steering wheel as you're driving, you need to do a shoulder check. So if you're gonna be slightly over to the left, slightly over to the right, you have to check in that direction depending on which direction you're moving to before you move the steering wheel. So for example, it's really common for students to think that they do not need to shoulder check going into a turn lane, okay? And they say, well, I'm coming into the turn lane at the beginning of the turn lane, so how could someone be in my blind spot here? And you need to shoulder check because of the guy back here, right? You're coming in at the beginning of this lane, but this is just literally a line drawn on the ground. So if you get a shortcutter, an impatient driver that doesn't want to wait in rush hour traffic, they decide to, you know what, I'm going to go into the oncoming traffic side, cut through and come into this lane, and you're coming in at the correct place but you don't see him and you collide with each other, you're more or less both at fault because they're left of center and you're doing an unsafe lane change. So be careful about this, right? So common crazy drivers train of thought, I'm not sitting in this rush hour traffic, I'm just going to go onto the oncoming traffic side and shortcut into my lane. So you have to watch out, not because that you might be doing something wrong, but that you need to look out for people that are not doing the right thing, and also people that might be in your blind spot that you're not aware of. So before you move that steering wheel, they need to see a shoulder check. So whether you're doing a lane change, whether you're pulling over, whether you're doing a turn at an intersection, check to see that your blind spot is clear on that side.